We continue on in the Superspeedway swing as we're at the middle portion of the swing. We head to Florida at the Pensacola International Speedway for the running of the NAPA 300 Under the Lights here at Pensacola, Florida. Jason Larker in the 04 has the pole for tonight's race. Two's outside is the 98 of Max Anderson. Then third, Schultz O'Neill. Fourth place, Anton Charles Bois. And running out the top five, fourth in points, Code Luigi. In sixth, we have Evan Hunter. Seventh place, John Gammett. James DeKerligan in eighth. Levi Schoen's ninth, and Danny Lloyd holds the foul spot inside the top 10. The rest of the field is Jim Gammett, who's outside Greg Torres. Then we have Alexander Rowe and Jennifer Buford. Then behind, Luke Rainey won the Pensacola Truck Series race last night. Looking for the Pensacola sweep, will have to win here tonight to be able to have a shot at that. Eli Bright to his inside. Then we have Oliver Galloway and Derek Hamill, along with Marshall Burrow and Mathis Wells. Then there's Trey Rainey and Riley Spurley too. Justin Heath with Adam McDowell, who is tied for the second position in points. Then we have Jake Galloway and Roman Fenway, Mitchell Collins and Anthony Hernandez. Then there's Paul Taylor and William Bullen, Jonathan Buford with Marcus Sachi. Then we have Jay Jefferson and Jacob Davidson. Landon Lyons, who's outside another driver tied for second in points, Michael Canto. Then starting behind him, Ryan Taylor, who is our points leader coming into this race. Ryan Bromwich, who's inside. Then Jeff Wright, Blake Petrus, and in the final row, rounding out the field, Sebastian Kukulan and George Cooper. There's our 40-car field for the NAPA 300. Let's get going with our starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
And the 42-car field firing up here at the Pensacola Speedway to lead us to the green flag. Here's Jason Larker and Max Anderson rolling off the starting grid. This racetrack, very fast, high-paced, craziness gonna happen here tonight at Pensacola. Jason Larker, Max Anderson are on the front row for the NAPA 300. We're going to see 3 and 4 wide action, a possible big one or two. 15 laps of action around this 3-mile oval under the lights in Pensacola, Florida. And as they pace this long racetrack, it's a long pace lap here. They come off turn number 4. Pace car will look to head down the pit lane and unleash a field of 42 drivers hungry for a win here in Superspeedway week in the Target Series. Here they come off turn 4. Pace car, left-hand turn to pit road. Larker, Anderson, front row for the NAPA 300 to the start-finish line, to the restart zone. We are green in Pensacola. Max Anderson, a committed push for him, gets to the lead and leads lap number 1. From the outside, you can see the inside not organized, and Jason Larker in the 04, because he was on the inside, fell back outside the top 10, only 1 lap into the event. The front of the field a little bit spread out. John Gammett grabbed second, Levi Schoen's third, Jennifer Buford for fourth. Buford dominated this race last season, leading all by, I believe, 1 lap en route to her victory. She's looking for more of the same here tonight. Dominated performance. Down the back, see cars shuffling, going high and low. Here comes John Gammett, breaking low, but gets back in line with Max Anderson down the run to get it done. To turn 3, Gammett still looking on the 98, but Anderson shuts the door down low. Buford to third, Eli Bright for fourth in the 88 car. Derek Hamill on the bottom lane as well, coming up fifth on the inside. They come off turn number 4. Down the front stretch, Eli goes down to block Derek Hamill. Jeffrey Buford looks to the middle lane, down this front stretch. Can Eli keep it 3 wide, or does he get behind Jennifer to turn 1? He's going to keep it down there with a push from Jake Gow, and the A2 is coming low with them. 3 wide for a second. Eli Bright's going to take it on the bottom lane. Anderson controls the race right now in the 98 out front. Here comes Jake Gow in the 18. He's been dominant in the Pensacola Truck Series this season. The Target Series, he has a win. He's looking for more. Down the backstretch, here comes Eli Bright in the 88. Big push there from Jake Gow. He's going to get fourth right middle. Here comes Cole Luigi, who gets back up in line though. Side by side for the top spot. Eli Bright, Max Anderson. Eli down low, Anderson up top. Through 3 and 4. Number 88 clears. He left right out front now. Jake Galloway up to second, the 18. Now does Galloway go up with Eli, or does he stay down low? He's looking low. Down the front stretch, Eli right leads lap number 3. Galloway looking to his inside to turn number 1. But the 18 get held back a little bit by the side draft. To turn number 1, you can see how far away the field is and how packed the field is. Galloway for the lead to turn 1. Landon lines behind him. Ryan Brommer is well in the 49. They go through 1 and 2. Here they are down the back stretch. Jake Galloway and a hungry pack behind. Now Landon lines through high to the bottom lane. This is only going to help Eli Bright here in the 8As. He has a committed pusher with Max Anderson. No one down low committed, but Lyons does keep it down there. Riley's Perry to Jeff Bright coming low. Landon Lyons to the top spot now. Riley's Perry through to second. Jeff Bright 3 wide for third. Here they come off turn number 4. Lyons goes up the racetrack with Riley's Perry tube. Down the front stretch. Lyons leads lap 4. Perry tube on his bumper. Here comes the 28 now to the bottom. Blake Peters 4 wide in the 15 to turn number 1. Riley Sprue to the help from Jake Galloway. Went top to bottom right there in front of Jeff Bright. Jake Galloway going to grab second away as they go through 1 and 2. The 18 car looks pretty fast here tonight. If he can keep it up front here with contention of the win, he might have a shot. Here he comes to the bottom. He has a push from Jeff Bright in the 3. Down the back stretch. Cars moving down to that double yellow line. Peters is one of them down beneath Jeff Bright. To turn 3. Galloway, the 18 is going to take the race lead away. He clears Riley Sprue off turn number 4. You can slide up right here. Petrus down low. Jonathan B for his helper. Oliver Galloway, Jay Jefferson as well. Down the front stretch. Jake Galloway leads with 10 laps of racing to go. But Petrus comes to his inside. Here comes Oliver Galloway, 4 wide in the 10. A push from Jay Jefferson, Ryan Taylor, our points leader, and Luke Rainey. Petrus, the 15. Trying to get to Jake Galloway and look low. Meanwhile, Oliver Galloway is going to get to third right here as he clears the 28 up top. And Jay Jefferson on the bottom lane is 4th down there. Ryan Taylor, though, peeking down to the bottom lane, down to that double yellow line. Here comes Oliver Galloway with a run. Gets back up in line by the 15. Peters might help that 15 by the 18 to turn 3. Now Oliver gets down low. Trying to make a Galloway 1-2 at the front. He will through 3 and 4. Jake Galloway leads. Oliver Galloway second, and it's a 1-2 for Toyota. The Chevrolet of Jay Jefferson, though, trying to break that up at the front. Here he comes in the 05. How about Luke Rain, a little loose off the corner, getting down to that double yellow line. Didn't go underneath it, got back up in line. He's inside the top 10. And we are about halfway through the NAPA 300. Leading is Jake Galloway, Oliver Galloway's brother in second, then Jay Jefferson in third. Ryan Taylor's a 9-point advantage over second in points. He is 4th. And Luke Rain's 5th on the inside lane. Marcus Hatch also on the inside with Roman Fenway and some others. Jacob Davison's down there, Mitchell Collins, Marshall Burrow. Front 4, single file. Jay Jefferson down to the bottom. 4th, second from 3rd. Down the back stretch. Jefferson's going to keep it down there. Ryan Taylor also got put to the high side because of that. Luke Rain going to try and fill that hole down low with his teammate, the number 12 of Marcus Sachi. Jake Galloway doing a great job out front as they battle behind him. Galloway going to come off turn 4 to lead yet another lap in the NAPA 300. Here comes Jefferson to the bottom. Luke Rain tried to block his teammate Sachi off. But Sachi to the bottom has all the help behind with Roman Fenway, Mitchell Collins, Burrow, and Danny Lloyd. Some contact back there. I think it was Cole Luigi rubbing with Jim Gambit. Jake Galloway continues to lead. Jay Jefferson is cleared second. He has a little bit of a run right there, over 210 miles an hour through these corners. And down the backstretch, Marcus Sachi goes low. Help from Roman Fenway. Now Fenway goes to the bottom lane. Splits the 12 in the middle. Jay Jefferson stays cleared second. He's going to get down in line for the 07 to turn 3. Jay Jefferson almost won the truck race yesterday. He's looking for 1 here today in the target series. We do have lap traffic at George Cooper in the 38. Must have had some sort of issue under the green flag. Had to come down pit road possibly. And now he has lost the draft. It's a little bit slower. Honestly, I don't think it's because of crash damage. There wasn't really any remnants of a crash, like smoke or anything. So I believe he may just have to come down pit road under the green flag at some point. And is now off the pace. Galloway going to the outside of him. Jefferson's going to use it as a pick to the inside. He knows that 38 is not as slow as if he's damaged. He's just off the pace because he's not in the draft. Now the 38's in the draft. He's gotten back going. The inside's going to be the place to be. How about Jake Galloway, though, on the outside? Going to push from Roman Fenway. And Jeffrey B for a big push 3 wide. But now Trey Rainey trying to end a dismal season 4 wide for 3rd. He could take that to the lead. Look at the run he has from Jason Larker. Remember, Larker started on the pole, coming to 6 to go. 4 wide in the pack now. Jay Jefferson out front to lead. Trey Rainey to second, the 25. Jay blocks Trey off. Now Trey looking even lower. 3 wide down the front stretch. The left car on the outside. Cooper's trying to stay clear. 6 to go at Pensacola. Trey Rainey, the 25. Gonna try and get clear for the lead. New race leader Trey Rainey out front. Levi Shones to second. William Bullen third, he's outside now. He's like 5th in points. William Bullen up inside the top 3. Cole Luigi's 4th in points. Here he comes forward. Trey Rainey trying to put the 38 lap down. O'Neal on the inside. Cole Luigi, Evan Hunter on the inside. And look at the snarling pack behind our race leader Trey Rainey. Bullen trying for second in the 81. He'll take that position as they come off turn number 4. Trey Rainey has gotten away, but is that too big of a lead that he has? They're coming to 5 to go. A yellow flag would end it here at Pensacola. 5 laps to go, and then NAPA 300. And they are racing hard in the pack. I just don't see how they can make it 4 more laps. We'll see if they can, though. Oh, there they go! O'Neal in the 7 is upside down. This is the race back for the win. Trey Rainey leads. He has a lap car between he and second place Evan Hunter. Trey Rainey has enough of a get that he might be able to hold it off. Down the backstretch for the final time under green. Trey Rainey leads a single file Trey if the 38 gets to the inside. Trey might lose this race. Hunter goes low in the 01. The 09 with him to turn 3 for the final time under green. Trey Rainey, the 25, gonna get lucky with the caution flag. They come off turn number 4. Trey Rainey trying to block Evan Hunter as they come off the corner. A dismal season. And it's going to be a win for Trey Rainey. The Rainey's going to try and sweep the weekend at Pensacola. Trey Rainey's going to win the target race. 4 to go yellow. And that will be it. 4 laps to go. A big crash. O'Neal involved. Torres was upside down. Burrow got some damage. Jeffrey B for the winner of this race last season. Oliver Galway off pace. And that may have been all. But the big crash, there's the 2 drivers that were tied for a second in points. They're going to finish 26th and 27th, as Ryan Taylor's going to end up 11th. Cole Luigi, who was 4th in points, going to be 9th. And William Bullen, who was about 5th in points coming to this race, 16th. So that's how I think those will be the top 5 still after this race over, and Ryan Taylor's going to extend that points lead. 4 to go yellows out. Trey Rainey looks like he's going to win another race here at Pensacola, as long as he can coast around 3.5 more laps. So we'll see what happened to Greg Torres and the others involved in this big crash. Torres definitely going to be done for the night. I just mentioned, I don't know how they were going to make it 4 more laps like this, and they did not. Josephine O'Neal rubbing with Greg Torres to turn 1. The slightest amount of contact produced the biggest results. Torres up and over. Jennifer Buford. There's Marshall Burrow getting his damage with Oliver Galway on top the 7. The 89 underneath them. Torres luckily lands back down on all 4 wheels, but the damage was done for the number 7, and the yellow flag comes out for a big flip and a huge crash here in the middle of the field. Torres at the start-finish line was 12th, and now he's upside down in turn 1. And just a little too tight right there, a little bit of contact, and hard to the wall. Torres, that car's kind of weight shifted over. The weight transferred up and over went the number 7. Some hard damage there for Greg Torres. Luckily, the flip didn't last too long. So see it from one more angle. Right there, there's the contact, the 7 up and over. The worst part is probably being on top of the 34 and the A9. Wondering if you're going to just keep flipping down the bank. And luckily, the car landed back on all 4s and didn't flip any longer. But he's definitely going to be out of the race now, and that's a tough break for Greg Torres. Looked like he had a pretty strong car tonight, but he was on the outside. Most likely, a shot at the win was basically over for him. But back in front, Trey Rainey timed it right. He probably wouldn't have won it if the race went green to the end. However, with the caution coming out and everyone fighting behind, Trey Rainey has 3 more laps, and he will be a Target Series winner here at Pensacola. We'll come back at the checkered flag for Trey Rainey in the 25. Through 3 and 4 for Trey Rainey in the 25 team. It's been a dismal season so far, down towards the bottom of the points list. A win just going to make it all better for Trey Rainey. He won at Pensacola in the Gatorade Cup Series season number 4. He's going to win here in the Target Series season number 7 here at Pensacola. They come off the corner. Down the front stretch, Trey Rainey at the checkered flag in sight. A missed win in the Pensacola Truck Series at Kansas due to issues coming to the white flag. Luke Rainey, his brother, won last night, turning his season around the Pensacola Truck Series. Can Trey do the same here tonight? Checkers are out. Trey Rainey wins at Pensacola. And the number 25 team and Trey Rainey back to victory lane in the target series. It's been so long for Trey since he's seen a target series victory. Congratulations to the driver number 25 and that team. We'll now go check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the NAPA 300 at the Pensacola International Speedway. 1 caution flag for 4 laps, the one that ended the race under the caution flag. 5 lead changes, 6 different drivers leading laps. Trey Rainey emerges victorious, leading 6 laps, the most of anyone, most of those under yellow, but still got out front the right time. Played the caution right, got to victory lane. Evan Hunter turns up second here tonight. Alexander third, Jeff Bright fourth, and John Gambit running at the top 5. Then Max Anderson 6th, Matthew Swell 7th, Paul Taylor 8th, Cole Luigi 9th, and Jason Larker from the pole ends up top 10. So there's the top 20. One of the best cars I think I saw here tonight, especially under the green flag, was Jake Galloway. He ends up 19th. He had found his way on the outside lane, working his way backwards. Looked like a shot of the win, was just a little outreach for him, but Galloway obviously I think had probably the best car here tonight under the green flag. As we look down, 37 cars in the lead lap, 38 running at the end. Cooper, his issue at some point during the race brought him to pit road. A lap down for him, and then Jennifer Buford, Marshall Burrow, Greg Torres, Josephine Neal all out from that crash. As we will now go look at the point standings. Here are the points after the second of the Superspeedway races in a row. 17 races in. Ryan Taylor keeps his points lead, but Cole Luigi now up to second, 20 points back. William Bolin is third. He's 45 back now. Michael Canto falls to fourth, and Adam McDowell falls to fifth. Remember, Canto and McDowell coming into this race were tied for the second position in points. Bolin's back in fifth. So a lot of changing going on there. Luigi from fourth to second. Bolin from fifth to third. Canto from second to fourth, and McDowell second to fifth. Then you have Blake Peters in sixth, Max Anderson seventh, Sebastian Kukulon eighth, Evan Hunter ninth, and Luke Rainey rounds out the top 10. So as we look at our top 20 or 2 wildcards, Eli Bright in the 88. He's led 39 laps of the season, 3 victories, gets him one of the wildcards in 13th. The other wildcard belongs to George Cooper, his 20th, with his victory just inside that top 20, though. It's getting very close for him, and especially close for Luke Rainey. Only 2 points above Jeff Bright for the final spot inside the top 10. If he falls out, he could try to get a wildcard, but you always want to be inside the top 10 points whenever you can. How about Jason Larker, though? The 04 team, no top 5s this season, but they're still 12th in points. They've just been consistent enough to where they have a shot at the chase if something big happens. 21st to 40th, Roman Fenway, 5 points out from keeping George Cooper outside the top 20 in points. And down here, some winners. Jonathan Buford, Trey Rainey now up inside the top 30. A few more good races, and Trey could be top 20 points and on the door of a wildcard spot. Ryan Byron 32nd, Jake Galloway 37th. Those are our winners down here. Jacob Davison last in the point standings. 4 DNFs. How about Jennifer Buford? 7 DNFs this season. It's just not been their seasons so far in the Target Series. But still about half the season left, a little less than that. And we go to the final race of the Superspeedway Swing, Daytona Beach, Florida, for the Samsung 250 Under the Lights. I'll see you guys then.